Yo. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Big Fan of God, son. This is the Let's Talk About It podcast. Sorry for the wait, man. I know it's been a while since we did a podcast, but it's all good because I've been just working, running around, ripping and running, getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, without no further ado,
I'm back.
We got the biggest. My boy Fifth is back in the building.
Gang.
You know what I'm saying? The biggest. This cat came here before and blessed the podcast, you know what I'm saying? And my boy had to come back. And you know what I'm saying? He said he wanted to come back for a second round. So tonight, we here. Like I said, without no further ado, man, please welcome my motherfucking brother, my boy, Fifth. Big 50.
What's going on, people?
Biggest.
What's going on with y'all, man?
Yeah. Yes, sir. We got. So what's going on, fool?
Man, just cool, man. Just regular, just work home, just trying to stay positive, man.
Yes, sir.
Especially in this world of negativity.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you for being back, man. Like,
no problem.
On some real shit, bro, I can honestly say, I've done a few episodes of the Let's Talk About podcast, and by far, my guy, you got the most views. Ooh. So you like, you know what I'm saying, the most requested artist to come back up here and bless the podcast, man. But
I'm here.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, anyways, bro, I know we've been talking here and there and stuff like that, man. For all the new heads, all the new people that's gonna be watching this right here, man. Let these people know what it is, where you from, and shit like that, my guy.
Well, I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I hail from the South End of Bridgeport, Connecticut, real authentic South End, not this new one. One of the coolest niggas that you'll ever meet in the world, yo. And I give it to you straight up. You fucking up, I'm let you know you fucking up. Feel me? I can cuss, right?
Yeah. You already know, man. This is your home, my nigga. This is your second home, bro.
Definitely. Shout out to Mojo. Straight off the rip. Let me just say that. Straight off the rip, bro. Shout out to Mojo Beats. Shout out to my brother Keith the God. Shout out to Brazy from New Britain. Shout out to Lex Bubble Up. Shout out to Crazy White. That's my fucking guy. He's moving. All of them, they're all moving. It's a movement from the 860 to 475 to the 203. We all together, man. We about to shake the room.
Yes, sir.
But specifically tonight, I'm about to shake this room, though.
Yes, sir. Yo, man. Again, man, I know there's a lot of artists out here doing their thing, bro. And one thing I think I forgot to ask you the last time you was up here. My thing is, bro, like, what make you so different from the rest of them? What separate you from all the rest of the artists out here? Because I know a lot of people, be like sleeping on CT. Like CT ain't got artists, but let me tell you, man, it's nothing but dope ass artists out here, man. You know what I'm saying? So my nigga, like, what separate you from everybody else?
Number one, my hustle, right off the rip. I write my own music. If I'm not buying the beats, I'll produce my own shit.
Sir.
I have enough knowledge to engineer my own shit.
Yes, sir.
What else? I have a different story to tell. Everybody's telling the same story. Oh, my boy got killed. We came from selling drugs, and I want some get back. That's not the story that I'm giving.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Everybody know me as Fifth. So know me as Vicious, but real name Brian D. Sadler. That's who y'all getting on the mic. You're not getting no watered down version of me. Yes, you're not getting no facade. You're not getting no 100% perception. You're not getting none of that.
Yes,
pain.
Sir.
You hear the pain inside of me, you're getting pain. You hear the anger inside of me, you're getting anger, the torture, the terror. You hear that? That's what you're getting from me. And I speak on what people can relate to in real life.
Yes, sir.
Not in a fabricated world. A lot of people like to, speak in the fabricated world, like in the sense of I'm pretty sure you are, very in tune with the term lyrical miracle, right?
Yes, sir.
Rappers, which my definition on that is rappers who would sit there and say something. Candace was the biggest one to me. You know, like, many basically said that, you know, like, he'll punch you in your chest and make your shoulders touch. You know, like, I know you're not gonna do that, but that shit sounds hot.
Right,
you know,
right.
That. You know, like, I do that, but that's not my main focus. You know, like, I focus on, you know, like, like, you wake up every day life. You know, like, you can relate to my music. You know, like, you got your kids in the car, my song comes on, you ain't gotta worry about skipping it. Especially if it's a family song, you ain't gotta worry about skipping it because there's no derogatory lyrics inside of it. There's no provocative lyrics inside of it. It's just straight up clean, no editing, just straight up raw. That's it.
Yes, sir. Wow, that's dope, man. Let
alone, you know, like, I have no problem stepping out of my genre, as y'all seen on the last interview. I'll do R&B all by myself. That also separates me from everybody else. A lot of people would take an R&B track and they'll go get somebody and jump on, like, they happen to jump on that. That's just more royalties you gotta pay out to the next person. I'm not saying, you know, like, one hand's gonna wash the other and the other don't wash the face. You know, like, but what I'm saying, you know, like, when you're on your up and coming and everything like that, the best thing to do is get 100% of everything.
Yes, sir.
That's the best thing to do.
So would you say your style is like more melodic type of style?
Melodic, nostalgic, and realistic, if you want me to sum it up in 3 words.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all heard it from the boy 50.
The boss.
Not only does my boy do the music thing.
I draw too.
My boy, he's an artist all around. And not only that, he's like one of the top-notch chefs.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
So, like, how did that come about, my boy? As far as like you being a chef,
being a chef
and stuff like that, bro. How did that happen? Like, where did that come from? That love for cooking and that love for, you know, providing great, you know, services for people. How did that come about? What made you fall in love?
To make a long story short, my Aunt Tracy and my mother, Nicole, God bless her soul, they caught scarlet fever, right? And they were fucked up. I mean, like, fucked up, high temperatures, couldn't get out of bed, head aching, body aching, everything. You know, and I got my cousin Tavon, Janelle, my sister Andrea, they all in the house, and they couldn't cook. And I knew the basic needs of knowing how to cook pancakes, hot dogs, eggs, French fries, fried chicken, and everything like that. So I made my mother and my aunt some soup. I think it was either Campbell's chicken noodle soup or the chicken and star soup, and I gave them crackers and ginger ale. You know, like, it sounds a little cheesy, but you know, like, I kept giving it to them, right? And as the time progressed, they got better, and that's when I knew my calling was in the food. You know, like, I done stepped out of the culinary industry, and I did the forklifting, I did the center riders, I did the carpentry, I did the welding, I did the auto body, not really auto mechanics, but auto body. You know, like,
yes, sir.
You know, like, it wasn't my calling. I went back to the kitchen. You wanna know why? Because I hate paying for lunch, bro. I'd rather just sit there and make it, bro. On God.
That's what's up.
I hate paying for lunch.
That's what's up, man.
Like, now, if I had to pay for lunch, I ain't got to do that because, you know, I got a great woman, you know, like, on my side who has no problem cooking for me. And Kayla Black, I love you to death. Okay.
That's what's up, man. So, like, would you? I mean, I know you're good at both, but if you had to pick one,
I'm gonna choose the cooking.
You're going to why?
Why? Because I'm actually servicing people in the way that they need to be serviced in.
But music is kind of like the same thing too, in a way, you know, because you can like really like help somebody that's going through certain things in life, and your music, you know,
it's actually easier.
People in different ways too, as well. Like,
it's actually easier to keep up with the times in the food industry than it is to keep up in the music industry, because the music industry is constantly changing. Right. And a lot of labels, which I don't give a fuck for, you know, like, a lot of labels is, you know, like, wanting to change the artists. The artists are coming to these labels with their stories, and they're like, okay, we like your story, but what comes after but? Shit. So I don't want to hear nothing after that. So you want to change my story, which got your attention, into making it more lucrative for you and only you. You know, like, especially if I'm only getting like 2% or 3% off the unit, nah, that's not working for me at all. For all that, I might as well just go indie for all that. You know, like, do United Masters, Disco Kid, or, you know, whatever platform that actually gets you to the point of success that you need to. But it all boils down to the hustle. You know, like, the hustle of the music, I got to deal with, you know, billions of people liking my music.
Right.
Compared to me knowing that thousands of people love my food. You know, like, and I speak heavy on the thousands because I don't just work in Bridgeport. I like my portfolio was like literally this motherfucking long. Like literally from the Norwegian Cruise Line to Cheesecake Factories to fucking Eli's and Milford, Eli's and Orange to Eli's and Whitney and in New Haven. Like I've been cooking. Like people are just now learning how to do the basic things that I was doing 27 years ago.
Wow. So I kind of heard you say like you rather be independent, meaning indie, go indie, like, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be signed. So like why do you not want to be signed? Like if there's, let's say, Def Jam or one of the big record labels came at you and
Big Mongo come at me. Let's see. One, you only coming at me because you're only seeing the beneficial reason of yourself. Like he's marketable, I can market him this way and I can make me a bunch of money. It's always a me, it's never a us.
Right.
Like, so the only thing I can appreciate is me going indie because I'm putting in all the groundwork. Feel me? So I can appreciate it. That's just like, you know, being a drug dealer, right? You know, like you drug dealing, you pushing, you moving, right?
Right.
But you know, like you lose $1,000, you blow $1,000, you're not worrying about it because you know how you about to go run it back up. Yeah. It's no problem. You know, like it's a different appreciation towards the money. You know, like now me cooking.
I get it.
Like me cooking. Now let's say I want to do like a tomahawk steak special. You know, sauteed garlic and like garlic asparagus. You know, as a side with some mashed potatoes or some au gratin potatoes or even a loaded baked potato on the side. You know, like, and I'm doing this for two. I would charge you $120 for that. Right. 28 ounce.
Yeah, but there's a lot of money in the industry. Plus, I think sometimes
there's a lot of sacrifice too.
True indeed, but it doesn't even have to go that far or get there. But I feel like
I mean, like as far as like, you know, like as the, you know, like as your mental capability, your physical capabilities, there's a lot of sacrifice. There's less sacrifice for me in the kitchen. In the kitchen, I'm there 12 hours a day, no matter how you look at it. You know, compared to me being in the music, now I gotta sacrifice being around my family. I gotta sacrifice flying around the world. I gotta sacrifice being in this state one day and in the state the next day. I gotta sacrifice my kids saying, "Oh, I love you, I miss you," and me getting caught up in the conversation. And then it's like, "Yo, it's showtime, Brian." It's like, it's showtime. You gotta get on stage. Okay, I gotta go. So there's a lot of time that's being missing. But when it all pays off, it pays off though. But honestly, at the end of the day, was it really worth it? You know, like let's put myself in. I'm gonna cut you off and put myself in a situation to where, let's say, boom, me as a well, you know, acclaimed artist, right, in the street, right? I want to take my family, you know, like that's me, that's my two stepsons, that's my daughter, and my two twins, right? I want to take them out to eat, let's say the Cheesecake Factory, somewhere I used to work, right? Now, as an artist, I got to shut it down because of paparazzis and all type of camera people, fans and everything like that, being in your face, watching my picture, you know, like they really don't care. Now, me as a well-renowned chef or well-respected chef, I ain't got to do none of that. I'm still regular. I still have the popularity. I still have the limelight, but I still have a life as a human being.
But so I think, sorry to cut you off, but I think that comes with anything that you do in life when you become a success, especially whether it's the food industry or music. It's all about the wants. You know, you could be a chef. In the needs. You could be a chef, but along the way, a lot of great things can happen to you where you could have, you know, one of the top restaurants in Paris, London, or, you know that probably, you know, in tune or want your services. So it's kind of like basically the same thing because like when it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really matter whether you're an artist, you do music, you cook, but once you have a business that's set, you know what I'm saying, and people want your services, bro. You have to meet those standards, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the same thing with rap, you know, with music, you know, like I've seen a lot of artists on stage, you know, they bring out the kids and stuff like that. It's still like coinciding like the same way type, you know what I mean? So, I mean, the rap music, bro, especially when you're signed, you have that push behind you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
if you do,
no,
it really depends on your manager. If you really got that push behind you, because you know, like if you got a strong manager behind you, there's one label back in the days. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but like you know, like Black Hand,
right?
You know, like Black Hand Records. You know, very well respected. They did like any artist that went to Black Hand, they never got jerked. None of that. They had the proper pushing and everything. Like this is some true shit I'm about to tell you too. You know, like even with the interview with Sierra, right? Like Sierra, right? When Sierra first came out, right? I think she was trying to switch the house or something, like one of those things from Texas, right? And they shelved her, and then they finally let her go. And that's when they caught. That's when somebody caught wind of goodies. And she popped. And every single track she did, she popped, she popped, she popped, she popped, she popped. Only thing is, she had a regimen. She knew exactly when she wanted to get out. See, the music game is really hard to get out, especially when you got that popularity. You know, like people are always gonna want something more and want something more, and they're always gonna reminisce on what actually caught them to you. Just like Jay-Z, you know, like very credible, very respected rapper from New York, from Brooklyn.
But he's also a great businessman.
Yeah, very great businessman. A Mongo, everything. He's under a lot of heat right now, but that's another conversation. You know, like so, you know, like him, like Reasonable Doubt dropped twice. It flopped the first time. It flopped, you know, like, and then the second time it dropped again. It did well, but he also had to deal with DMX, who dropped 2 big major albums. He's the only artist in history to ever drop 2 platinum albums in a year. He is the real GOAT. He's the real Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson of the industry. He really is.
But I get it, and I understand. I hear you, but being signed takes a lot of that pressure off your back too.
Yeah, but it also, you know, like puts a lot of, you know, like it puts your feet in the hot coals as well too. Because, you know, like one, depending on what you got signed for, you know, like you got to actually know how to read a contract. You don't know exactly what your percentage is on getting, you know, what your royalties, let alone what's your budget for this album, for videos, for studio time, for engineering, mixing, master, finalizing, making sure that all your tracks is radio ready, having the right people on it, having the right features, having the right gear. All that comes out of your budget. You know, like by the time you actually are ready to drop, you're damn near in the red. So that's basically like turning it to streetwise. Basically like me being a big time drug dealer and I front you a key.
Yeah, but my point is, as an independent artist, which is like a great thing, don't get me wrong.
It's always the best thing to go independent.
It is, but it's kind of like when you're independent, right? It's kind of like you own your own business, right? So
how it should be.
But if you have a business and you own a business, you gotta have those workers, employees in places that could handle those type of situations.
That's a fact.
So it's kind of, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly
what you're saying. So I think in a way, yeah, being independent is a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing, but at the same time,
it's a hassle.
It's more.
It's a hassle, bro.
About footwork. You really have to be dedicated.
It's pure footwork.
You get what I'm saying?
It's
really
pure footwork.
Market yourself, advertise yourself, promote yourself.
But here's the source.
Spend money on your own. Spend money behind every fucking thing you put out. So, like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not a good thing being independent, but having that push behind you helps too in a way if you think about it.
It definitely does, especially if you got the right team behind you. I feel like, just me speaking for myself, road manager, planning manager, you need somebody who actually knows their laws. You know, like somebody who can actually take the bar exam and actually, or the pre-bar exam and pass it. You know, like you want somebody that's gonna actually protect you, protect your name, protect your music. You're gonna want somebody who's gonna be the camera person, who's gonna record, you know, like the person who handles social media.
But all that shit coming out of your pocket too, bro.
Not if you got the right team around you. You got the right team around you.
You still gotta pay them.
But I don't know, it's better paying off them than paying off these labels who's gonna keep taxing interest and interest.
Well, I mean, I get it, because at the end of the day, you know, for the marketing, the promotion, the flyers, the commercial, the radio interviews, I get it. A lot of traveling, I get it. But at the end of the day, I feel like whether you independent or you're signed to a label, you know, it's still a lot of work behind it. Even if you sign to a label, yeah, you got the people in the back doing all the work for you, but you yourself, as the artist, have to be in the forefront to to present what you got to your followers. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give you a realistic, situation, right? But somewhat hypothetical, okay? Well, a lot more hypothetical. Now, let's say, right, I just had the contract, right? 500,000, 1 year, right?
But 500,000 ain't no money, though.
No, that ain't that. But like, just trust the process, right? 500,000, right? 1 year, 1 album, 10 city tour in the U.S., right? Now, they recorded my album in a $250,000 studio. That's 50% of my money right there. In the studio.
But nowadays, bro, you don't have to record in a $250,000 studio.
Shit, like,
if you have a dope ass producer that know what they're doing, there's people that make hits in their goddamn living room. There's people that make hits just recording in their motherfucking house. So, like,
where I make
me,
that?
I think it's just,
where I make
just have the right people around you if you want to be independent.
I make music right here off my motherfucking phone, bro. I don't need to go to the studio. I'll go right here to my motherfucking phone, go right on BandLab. Anybody who never tested BandLab, I feel like you need to go pro. But BandLab and everything, they'll push your music and everything. They're connected with United Masters. They're connected with DistroKid. Like if you're an artist out there and you're really trying to start off and you're really trying to learn on a novice level to exactly what your sound is. Because how you hear your music, the world will hear your music that way. So you gotta be open to that,
But as an independent artist, how do you get the world?
How do you get the
world?
Without
grinding hard and going crazy and really promoting and marketing yourself. How do you get the world?
You just be an open book. You be an open book for.
I'm just asking opinions. For people that don't know.
You be an open book for opinions. You're gonna get people who's not gonna like your music. You're gonna get people who is gonna like your music. You're gonna get a bunch of yes men. The one thing I can definitely say, if you go into the studio, make sure you got somebody inside of there that's gonna take you like, nah, I don't like how you said that. Bring a little bit more emotion. Even in the Get Rich or Die Trying music, like movie, where 50's Baby Moms inside of that movie, where she was like, nah, I like how you sound. I hear more of the pain in your voice. That's the people that you need around you in the studio. Not a nigga like, oh, that shit's fire. Yeah, that's just fire.
We don't need no yes man.
You don't want no yes man.
Nobody want a yes man unless you a suck ass nigga, because like me personally, I don't need no yes man around because I'm authentic. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying. I understand and I dig. But my point, what I was trying to make is, regardless if you're signed or whether you're independent, there's still a lot of work. That need to be done. Especially if you start from scratch.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta learn how to market yourself, how to promote yourself, pay for every fucking thing, your travels. Even if you have a team behind you, all that expense gonna come out of your pocket.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So if you're an independent artist and you're not lit or making that type of money to do these things, what do you do then?
True. And just like I said, music is constantly changing. Remember the last time I was up here and the last time I messaged you, I told you I'm dropping an album September 19th, right?
Right, I remember. Hold up. I'm about to put this nigga on blast. I'm glad you brought that shit up, because this man right here, bro, I was like souped up, ready for him to come on the podcast. I was ready. But again, like you say, things happen, life happens, you know what I'm saying? But I get it.
You want to know what album name drop? Outdated. It's outdated to music. It's new to y'all, not very old to me, because it's under 2 years. Everything that I wrote for the album is under 2 years. But just the direction that music is going is outdated. For instance, I got a track up there where I mentioned the word swag. Who says that anymore? Just off that, I lost about probably 35% or 40 of the listeners. This nigga using the word swag,
right?
When that word is still relevant no matter how you use it.
Sure. And that's what I'm saying. You gotta be authentic when you say you create certain things, certain vibes, certain situation for yourself. You can't be like the next person.
There's too much
trying to do what everybody else is doing.
There's too much competition in the music game. I'm not saying that anybody's no competition, because the only competition I got is me looking in the mirror.
Right.
No disrespect to any artists or anything like that, but just just keeping it real. And every artist should feel this way. When you're really under the pressure, because I put myself under the pressure a lot, you know, like, can I really write a song where I can do no cuss words, no derogatory language, no provocative language? Can I really do it? And can I do it again? And after that, can I do it 10 more times? You know, like this is the way that I'll test myself. Feel me?
Well, let me ask you this. You said, which is a good question, and I respected what you just said. When you look in the mirror, the only competition you see is you, right? But is there any artists out there or that you've heard that made you like, damn, that shit was crazy. That shit went hard.
Yeah.
Because I know Keys to God.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah, my brother. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of niggas out here step the game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Keys to God.
Right now,
I'm going to drop a bomb on that.
That's my shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We're going to drop a bomb.
That's my shit. Just like there's another song that he dropped, you know, a couple years ago, you know, called Virgin. That's actually my favorite song because he stepped out of his norm.
Right.
Completely stepped out of his norm.
I peeped the video too. I like that song.
That song was so dope, so well put together. Let alone, you know, like the She Loca. You know, like I'm proud of my brother because he's stepping out of his realm. You know, like from what he normally do. You know, like everybody knows him as Keys to God, but you know, like none of y'all know him as Keys to Beats. That's who he was first, right? That's when he was out here eating niggas the fuck up. No lie, no cap. You know, I'm wearing one, but you know, like just being dead serious. You know, like who else? My boy Crazy White, man. My boy Crazy White. He he been putting on a motherfucking man. He
Crazy White
a headlock.
Yo, man, I had the
that ass, yo. Like I couldn't put it in the words. You know, like that man been having y'all in that headlock, and he's just so diverse. He's so all across the board. Right. My boy Brazy in New Britain. Like I'm about to send you a couple of his. I'm about to send you his whole. This guy from. I'm not that like wrong or completely wrong. I'm gonna send you his catalog.
Right.
You know, like he's dope.
Shout out to Keys to God. Shout out to motherfucking Crazy White. And when you see this video, my boy Crazy White, man, bro, I had the opportunity to interview that brother, man. Like that's one of the most respected dude, humble soul you could ever be around. You know what I'm saying? Good dude, music crazy.
Wicked.
He works hard. He's a hard worker, man, and he means well. And if y'all haven't heard my boy Crazy White, man, y'all need to go check my boy out, man. You heard? Shout out to
Crazy White is like, he's crazy. He's crazy with it, let alone his cadence and his flow, his breath control, his delivery, everything hits. Same thing with my little brother Keith.
No, Keith
let me not even call him little brother. You know, like I'm just so happy to actually like have a real little brother. Bro. Feel me? You know, like so like that's why I keep expressing my little brother. But in stature, you know, he's definitely a big homie, 100%. You know,
right.
You know,
like honestly, bro. I know there's a lot of artists out here in CT, right? But I don't see nobody in Connecticut
as consistent as him.
As consistent as Keys to God and Crazy White. Yo, these niggas out here like really putting in their work.
Is crazy.
And if you a hating ass nigga and you not supporting, you not saluting these brothers, man, you already know what I gotta say. Eat a dick, you heard?
Slowly.
No homo, pause, like, cause them brothers out there, them niggas, they consistent, they put in work. Every other week is something new they dropping, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys haven't heard the Keys to God, man, go tap in at Swag Class Keys on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Keys to God on the Facebook.
Share, and subscribe, you know alright?
For real, man. Crazy White on Facebook, Crazy White on YouTube. Them boys on every major platform, you heard? So we gotta drop a bomb on that.
Let alone, my brother, he beatboxes. He's ill. He's real ill. Like me and him, like we got a track on YouTube, you know, like that's just straight up beat. Like he's beatboxing off the beat. And the wild thing about it is, like the track started off as a mic check. I told him to go in the booth and just mic check for me. And he started going crazy, wicked with it, bro. Like, mind if I play it real quick?
No, go ahead. Nah, matter of fact, you ain't. I don't want. We ain't gonna do that. I don't want to get hit with copyright shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get hit with that.
Oh, we own this.
Yeah, I understand that. What we really want to hear is what you came to do tonight. Yo, gotcha. Before you go crazy on this microphone, bro, shout out to Mojo Beats Shout out to Bones the Pro.
Shout out.
Shout out to all the dope ass producers in Connecticut,
Blessings.
New York, that's doing their thing. Boston, you know,
I ain't
Hartford.
I ain't that beats.
Shout out to all
Mike
the
Nash,
producers.
West Nash.
Producers don't get enough credit, man.
Nah,
so
they
shout
don't,
out
man.
to all y'all, man. Y'all brothers, man. If it wasn't for all the club DJs, all the producers out here,
we wouldn't have no beats to rock to.
exactly. So shout outs to y'all, man. So we're gonna drop a bum on that too, you heard? And without further ado, I gotta let y'all know something. This Friday, I know this is the Let's Talk About It podcast. I was holding on to this. I didn't want to say nothing, but we dropping a new podcast.
Hold on, what?
Connecticut Drink Champs. You heard? We
Ooh.
launching this Friday. So stay tuned for that. Yo, this shit gonna be lit. Shout out to my sister LaQuanda. Yo, you know what it is, man. Salute, baby.
Shout out to you, sis.
Let's go. Connecticut Drink Champs. Y'all stay tuned and look out for that. So without further ado, my brother Fifth hit me up. Be like, yo, bro, I got some new shit I want to drop for you, bro. So I had, of course, it's only right that I brought my brother up here to bless this shit. This is the first time I'm hearing this new beat from Mojo Beats.
Mojo, my guy.
Shit is hot. I heard the beat prior to this. I haven't heard the lyrics yet, but what you got for me, brother?
I'm about to cook it right now. Mojo, this for you, bro.
Play that beat. Let's drop
I
it.
bet that fucking Mojo. They better leave that shit alone.
Okay.
See, y'all don't give a fuck if I'm your favorite. Boy, I made y'all list. I'm in my prime, and I ain't lost shit. A straight shooter off the triple like Kyrie. Mixed with J.R. Smith.
Okay.
Not a ball, but an AR, bitch. I got you sick to your stomach. In a moment, I'ma make y'all shit. A bullet Kendrick really make y'all spit. If it was built on validation, most DJs wouldn't play your shit. You got motion, let me take off then. I'm screaming, motherfucker, label. What makes you think I'll take your shit?
Hold on. Yo, hold on. We have to stop real quick. We gotta bring this back. Put that guy, turn the speaker down a little bit so they can hear the verse. They can hear the words. So no, not this. Turn the speaker down a little bit, bro.
Okay.
We gonna bring that speaker over here. We're gonna turn it down a little bit. I want the people to hear what my boy's talking about. Oh my goodness, bring that shit to the fuck back, you heard?
I bet that fucking Mojo. They better leave that shit alone.
Let's go, Connecticut. Let's go, CT. Let's go.
I'm in my prime, and I ain't lost shit. A straight shooter off the dribble like Kyrie, mixed with J.R. Smith. Not a ball, but an AR, bitch. I got you sick to your stomach. In a moment, I'ma make your shit. A bullet Kendrick really make your spit. If it was built off validation, most DJs wouldn't play your shit. It got motion, let me take off then. I'm screaming motherfucker label. What makes you think I'll take your shit? Sell my soul just to make y'all rich. You better hit the road, Jack. I ain't talking about no Ray Charles hit. I stand on business. My work ethic's tenacious, very persistent. Won't find a gap in my composition. Came from no competition. Mama told me was gifted. She told me to stay persistent. R.I.P. to my queen. Wish you was here to witness me putting it back in place like a chiropractic position. I ain't the same rapper. Fuck settle when see. I guess what I came after. One death blow, shit shattered. Blood on the wall splatters. Swinging from the fan is chunks in your brain matter. I'm a cut, mayor, mixed with a high Dugan. A strong jab, spinning uppercut. Sayuki. My swag's on Street Fighter. Can I ride you, bitch? I'm MR. Dot, motherfucker, I do this. Influence. A movement, one false move on my shooters will start shooting. My city told me 15 teams and go eat them. Get all black down, get vicious and grin reap them. Your fan, I ain't vexed at all. I'm a better boss, your option is to drown or get beat to death by a wrecking ball.
Damn!
Bridgeport.
Let's go, Connecticut. Let's go, Bridgeport. We got the Fifth in the building. My boy is so real, so authentic with it, bro. My nigga, man, I appreciate you, bro. I love you, bro. Before we leave, I know you got something else, man. Bring that beat back, man. Bring that shit back, bro. Let's go. Yes, sir.
You smell aggression on it. Vicious. What you need, hard or soft, dog, I got it. I carry weight just like fat bitches. Fucking me over, see, that's bad business. I got shooters that'll come for your head, play that or act missing. I spit on children and I smack bitches. Not the first one, but the second is definitely a fat nigga.
Yeah.
So who is he? They call him that nigga. They say the East Coast is dead in the game. I'll bring it back, nigga. My aim ill, I'm a caterpillar. My shorty hoppin', she be spraying that Uzi, Miss Mary Mac niggas. That shotty blow, it'll backflip you. I need 100 pounds zipped in that bag, $1 million in cash, nigga. And yes, I used to be a crack dealer. I had the whole block flooded with zombies like Michael Jack's Thriller. I paint that fast, but it don't snap pictures. My game tight, I keep a blonde brunette, the blackjack tripper.
Okay? Oh my God. Do remember, y'all heard it here first on the Let's Talk About It podcast. Stay tuned for this Friday. We launching Connecticut Drink Champs, you heard?
And I will be on that.
Yes, sir.
Maybe not the
Taking
first
off like a
episode, but the
rocket,
second.
there ain't no stopping. You heard? The movement is moving. You know what I'm saying? They say
But
money
that's the fact, but
works, so I make my money work for me, you heard?
That's the rap. Ooh, matter of fact, I like that.
Let's go. Bring that shit back. Bring that shit back, Fib.
I like that. I like that flow.
Let's go. What?
Yeah, I like that flow.
Let's go. What?
Yeah. But you ask me,
Get him.
but thinking your brother can beat him, I have a tech. You see that I'm at the rap. I'm big in the city, I keep me on my back. Too many rappers thinking they got me, but he ain't got me. You should get ugly. Trust me, if you think that. No, too much snoring. Wrong beat. Wrong beat for that.
Yeah, man. Y'all heard it first. It's your boy, Big Fan the Godson. You know, I'm here with my brother, Big
Gang.
50, the biggest. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoy this podcast. Stay tuned, like I said, man. This Friday, we taking off. We launching Connecticut Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? The movement is moving. We stay doing something. We stay moving. We stay with this money. We stay getting to this bag. So y'all stay tuned, man. So, bro, before we get up out of here, bro, is there anything, you know what I'm saying, you want to tell the people, let them know how to tap in with you, your Instagram, your social media and shit like that, man. Let the people know how they can connect with you, bro. Whether it's the chefing or the music, bro.
Oh, y'all can all tap in on me. You know, like if you're serious about, you know, like the catering and everything like that, you can tap in with me on, you know, like Sean Kelsaw, you know, like Facebook page. You know, like, but if you really serious, real inquiries only, you know, like you can email me, Sadler Bryan, you know, like capital SADLERBRYAN, no spaces, 28@gmail.com. You can send me an email, you know, like, and I do the full packages, everything. All I'm asking, you know, like, is, you know, like, just to get all the stuff, you know, like, one thing I'm gonna be charging you for is my time and how many heads you got.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. And you heard if I stamp it, that means it's real. Cause I don't vouch for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But if I vouch for somebody, you know what's real.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Big Fan the Godson. This is Let's Talk About It podcast. Bro, it was a pleasure chopping it up with you, man.
Always
I love
a pleasure,
you, man.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey, yo, Mojo Beats, if you watching this, you listen to this shit, man, make sure you hold my boy down. Cause this nigga went crazy on that beat, you heard? It's the Let's Talk About It
Hold on, you ain't
podcast.
done?
Oh, my boy said he's not done. He said he's not done. So what you got for us, bro?
Yeah. You know, he's gonna be
Okay, let's go!
Yeah. Huh?
Let's go, baby.
Nigga, you so tough. A lot of y'all so tough.
I gotta stand up for this
Nigga
shit.
so tough.
I gotta stand up for this shit. Nigga, you so
tough.
tough.
I got the fiends called the work. It's dynamite, you know I'm the violent type. And I like to fight, I got your faggots right in sight. All a nigga do is blow loud on the side of night. Been wildin' out since my cuz taught me to wild a bite. Posted on the strip with a pack of crack and Mike and Nights. Please stop. I gotta fuck with y'all real quick, though. Like I have to, man.
Yo, come on, man. You gotta keep going. Let's go, baby. You gotta keep going, man.
Yeah.
Show why you're the fucking best artist out here. Show why you're the best out here, nigga. You can't keep 5 seconds it, man, nigga. Let's go.
I gotta keep you guessing, bro. Gotta keep you guessing. Like that was something I was working on, you know, like
Yes,
I'm a
sir,
writer,
yes, sir,
on the
yes, sir,
freestyle
yes,
for
sir.
money.
Yes, sir.
I
Man,
got
bro.
you. I got y'all some shit.
Bro came to cook. Like the young boy say, let him cook. You heard?
I wanted to actually really cook.
Yo, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in this Friday, man. Connecticut Drink Champs. We in the building. We launching. We taking off. We gonna be the biggest podcast in Connecticut. You heard?
Feel me? Let me talk to y'all for a second. Grew up in the hood, Southside Marina Village. Always mob deep, it's survival of the fittest. Couldn't be a shook when in this quiet storm, nigga. Park City Primary, where I was born, nigga. A class act fool, where Roosevelt stool. Early flipping in the playground, me and my crew. Until this day, I still rock with the same crew. Some I had to cut off and wish that I never knew. As the time passed by, I see that they never grew. I miss my bros, you got deported, and I'ma stick with you too. I miss my brother J and K, where Ike, this is for you. I know JoJo, no Flock, I know Christians with you. I know Richard G, I know Clintons with you. You got Mario, young shot, I can't forget new. This rap shit is the only thing that's getting me through. Hey, mom and dad, tell Av, take a sip for me too. I love y'all,
go.
man. Love y'all, man.
You wanna keep going? You wanna keep going?
I had to end that with a rest in peace, man. Like for
Love
everybody
you,
in
bro.
Bristol,
Love you,
like,
bro, man. You already
free
know
the
what it
real,
is, man.
and the real wish they had their life back.
Yes, sir. It's your boy, Big Fan of Godson, Mr. JTM, Mr. Let's Talk About It podcast, Mr. Connecticut Drink Champs. Tune in Friday. We taking off. We launching a new podcast, Connecticut's own
Drink Champs.
Mr. Big Fan of Godson. We got my bro Fifth in the building. Thank you, bro, for coming through, for blessing the podcast, bro.
No problem, bro.
Always, man. I love you, man. Bro, keep doing your thing, keep getting this money. Shout out to all the Connecticut artists. Shout out to Geese the God, Trey Banger,
Love you,
Crazy
bro.
White, the whole zombie life.
Brazy.
You know what I'm saying? Laquan
See you,
Joseph,
bro.
I see you, baby girl. You know what I'm saying? Bones the Pro, I see you, my nigga.
See you, Bones.
Yo, my nigga Otis, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Garth. Let's go. We out, baby. Sir, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sir.